How are you doing? Let's start the show. Hi, how are you doing? My name's Charlie, and to all you viewers, welcome to GAC, Game, Anime, and Cosplay. And we have with us the lovely.
Akuriko.
How you do? Okay, so let's start with some questions. Okay, first question. What made you interested in becoming a cosplayer?
I just basically it was like Halloween when I was 15, and I was playing a lot of Chrono Cross, and I saw the character Harley, and I really liked her design, and I was like, I want to make that costume for Halloween, but I don't know how to make costumes, and my mother refused to teach me how to sew, so I tried to make it on my own, and I failed miserably, but I did very well on the shoes, so I retained some sort of interest in that. And the following years in high school, I took sewing classes and stuff, and I just started making things, and I really enjoyed it. So that's basically it. And I saw other people doing it, and it was a community that I really wanted to join in on. That's basically it.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so first convention.
Anime Oasis 2007 was my first big convention, and I wore my Zelda 2 Zelda there for the first time. And I also met Pick and Link, which was very exciting for me, and that sort of inspired me to make more costumes and stuff and participate more in the convention scene.
Okay, what is one of? Have you ever had any incidents on your cosplays?
Any what?
Incidents, like, sometimes when I go to cons, some of the girls and guys have an accidental wardrobe malfunction.
Oh yeah. If I don't like have a test run of my costume before I go to a convention, chances are I'll have a little mishap, but not nothing too embarrassing. Just like with Toon Zelda, my belt fell off randomly.
Well,
um, but let's see. I just went back to my room and put some Velcro on there, and it stayed. So
the worst wardrobe malfunction I have ever seen in my life was from Sailor Bacon. It's a
stay.
guy that dressed a big fat burly guy dressed like Sailor Moon.
Oh dear,
Let's
that
just
sounds
say he
unfortunate.
was really, really, really in character in the way he dressed.
Okay,
And let's just say I had to go to the therapist for a while.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think my therapist was. He did earn his pay though. Yeah, you laugh, but one day you're gonna find that Sailor Bacon
Nah, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot.
guy. Okay, so your favorite anime so far?
Well, if well, for those who know me and what I've been into lately, would know that it's Attack on Titan right now. I also really like the new season of Do Da Da Da.
Do da 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 da
Uh,
da X2.
yes, that
Da 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 da.
was really good.
You know,
And I've heard of other really good animes, but I haven't watched them. So
have you seen the
maybe.
the comic of Attack on Titan versus Marvel? Or
I haven't I haven't read that one yet. It's the Brutus one. I've I've seen pictures of it online, but I haven't actually read it.
yeah, they're gonna do it like next month or something like that.
Oh, cool. I'll keep
They're
an eye
gonna do
out
like a
for
whole series on the comic.
it.
There was also what do you think about the two twin lesbian incestuous sister on Do Da 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 X2?
Oh, I don't take them really all that seriously.
They kind of threw me. That was like, where the hell did that come from?
I don't know why it doesn't really surprise me, like, because it feels sort of like fan service, but I like them sort of because they are so crazy and they drive Uzziah up a wall, so that's entertaining to me.
Yeah, but they don't drive Isaiah they drive Isaiah crazy, but they don't really care much about Shizuo.
Right, they're not like all that obsessed with him, I guess. Not like Uzziah is.
Do you think there's some
But
yaoi attraction between Isaya and Shizuo?
no, I think it's just Shizuo has like a serious grudge against Izaya that he can't let go of, and that is entertaining to Izaya, so he sort of trolls him a lot, and that's kind of entertaining to me as well.
You saw the
I like
latest
their
episode?
interactions. Huh?
You saw the latest episode
Mm-hmm.
where
Yeah, the one that came out today.
decapitate Celti?
Oh, that was last week's episode, wasn't it?
No, I
I
think.
watched today's already.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched today, so
Yeah.
you watch
So,
dub or sub?
I almost said dub. No, sub always.
Yes, I find it like the dubbing. They don't do it that well,
I
or the
think
voices don't match.
if they offered a little more time for the actors to learn their lines and understand it, it would probably be better. Because I've seen the same voice actors in video games as in anime, and they do really, really well in the video games, but not so well in the anime. And I think it has to do with how much time they're given to practice.
Well, that depends. Are you talking about male video game characters or female video game characters?
I'm talking about both. I'm actually referring to the voice acting in versus the voice acting in Bayonetta, the anime.
I like the voice acting Dead or Alive.
Okay, I haven't actually. I played it once in like
Too much boobage.
2000 or something, like 15 years ago, but I haven't really. That's not a fandom I've stuck to.
I mean, I like the game, not just because of the boobs, mind you. I'm very good at the fighting game. I just love fighting games. But the boob, they actually made an engine for the boobs to gravitate like how they would in
Yeah,
real life.
I
I
know.
actually took that engine out of the game for a project that I was doing in college for a 3D video. I ended up posting it on YouTube.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know if
exciting, I
you heard
guess.
about Kiss Me Ashiteru, the
Kiss
song.
Me Aishiteru?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's from a Japanese pop band, and basically what I did is I grabbed the 3D character that I designed, and then I had to put like those little that suit that has little balls, like movement sensor suit,
Oh yeah.
and
Mhm.
then I did all the moves of the female characters, and then I had to add the boob engine so the boobs of the characters would actually move like they were supposed to. And everybody said, "Oh, what? You got a female to do all that?" And I said, "Uh huh, yeah. Like I'm that good looking, and I had enough money to actually pay somebody to do that." No, it was told me, "Oh my God, that's awful."
That's funny.
I would have liked
Good.
to have a female assistant though. It would have made the making of that less embarrassing. I did get an A though.
That's
Teacher was
good.
the teacher actually liked my work. He gave me an A, and I didn't have to do the next week's assignment in college.
Nice.
He said that I got embarrassed enough. Hey, I take it. One point for me.
Yeah. I mean, in college, if they're going to give you a good grade.
So college, do you ever had a club for cosplay or manga?
No, school is mostly. Sewing wasn't a big part of my schooling. I did take classes in high school, and my teacher basically allowed me to opt out of all of my sewing projects. The regular ones, they're just like, bring whatever you're working on, and just as long as you're sewing, I'll give you credit. So I was glad about that because I hated making quilts. So
Yeah.
yeah, but in college it was more music oriented. So I joined an orchestra. That didn't last very long though because it was very poorly organized and the conductor didn't really know what he was doing. So I like stopped going.
I did some electronic music myself.
That's cool. I haven't gotten into the electronic portion. I'm mostly acoustic.
I think I have
I'm
one right here. Hold on, give me a second. Where is? I have so many damn folders in here. Swear to God, it looks like. No, 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 no. find it eventually. So, any favorite opening songs, ending songs for anime, stuff like that?
Hmm. Well, as you could imagine, the Attack on Titan opening sticks with me pretty well. The first one is really good. I also like the opening for Escaflowne, which is a really old anime. It came
Oh
out in the
yeah,
90s.
I heard that one like ages ago. I think I was
Oh,
like
I
8.
really love the first opening of Al Noah Zero, though. That I love that song. And I like the ending too. The ending music is really good to the first season. A
Oh,
little
here,
sketchy on the second season, but
here you go. Here's one of the songs I did, electronic ones. Hold on, it's opening. Uh, wait, it's opening. Why is it? Ah, there you go.
I can only barely hear it.
How do you like it?
That's pretty cool. It sounds kind of Mega Man-ish.
Yeah, I based it off from a video game,
Mm-hmm.
Mega Man.
That's exactly what I thought. Sounds a lot like Mega Man.
Yeah, but not the regular one. I mean the Battle Network ones.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Well, the music sounds pretty similar across
you
the board. So,
you ever play that game, the Mega Man game, Battle Network series?
mm-mm. No, I played Command Mission for PS2 like a long time ago, but I don't really remember anything about it.
I have a
I was
PS2
like, I
emulator
was
on my
sick with the
phone.
flu, and I was like, I'll just play this game. And basically, when I recovered, I stopped playing it. So, yeah.
So, any
But
future projects?
future projects for cosplay,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
I am planning to finish my Ocarina of Time Zelda costume. And I'm going to potentially start a Sumia costume from Fire Emblem Awakening, hopefully for this spring. But yeah, it all depends on funds and time. So we will see. I hope so. I hope it works out.
Thinking about opening online stores or something like that?
I had a store, but I sort of abandoned it
Aw.
because I just don't really have time or patience for it right now. So I'm just like, whatever. Um, yeah,
Oh, by the way, just so you know, this is just water.
yeah, I figured.
Somebody thought it was vodka.
uh,
No, that's the funny thing. I can't drink alcohol. I'm allergic to it.
oh, that's awful. I'm sorry.
Uh, well, not a
But I
soda.
mean, I guess it's not that bad, but
It
it
is
must
in the
get
way.
annoying.
Actually, it is very bad if you found the way I did.
Oh no.
I was a little kid, my first communion. They gave me the sacramental wine. I drank it and my throat closed.
Oh
I
no.
was on the floor, gasping for air, and the priest came over and he started throwing holy water, thinking I was being possessed.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
Oh, it was very horrible. Good thing there was a doctor there, though. He
Yeah.
used an EpiPen right on my neck.
Uh,
Yeah, that hurt.
but I'm
Since
glad you're
then,
okay though.
since then I started hating religion with such a zeal. I mean, seriously, can you see? I was gasping for air, not being burned by the
Yeah.
wine. This is why
It's
I play pranks on Catholic priests a lot. When I go to a church, I put a chemical on my fingerprint, on my fingertips, that reacts to the water. It makes the water start smoking. So I put my hand on the holy water and start smoking. You should see the
That's
priest's
amazing.
reaction. He just goes like, my incident happened when I was a kid, and I'm talking about doing this kind of pranks recently, like 16, 18, and so on.
Oh, that's totally something that I would have gotten behind. as a high schooler because I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah, where that's like the Mormon capital of the world, and so yeah,
Oh, please tell me you went to see the Book of Mormons.
I've been meaning to see the Book of Mormon, but every time they come into town, either they're sold out or I'm broke. So
You know what? I'll give you a torrent of the show so you can watch it in your home. How's that?
I'd like to see it live someday as well.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'd
but I don't want to see it live just anywhere. I want to see it live in Broadway. That's where you go to see our show, Broadway.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I know it sounds
that
kind
would
of
definitely be the
picky,
best.
but I always wanted to see my stage shows in Broadway. It's just,
Mm.
Broadway.
I have no idea what it's about, but I'm sure that it's grand.
Well, me neither, but I heard a lot of good things, and
Yeah,
I wanted
me
to see
too.
Oz. Also, I got my laughs at some of Broadway musicals from South Park. I don't know if you've seen the musical on South Park.
Um, Maybe I did. I don't really remember though.
This is where Randy, Stan's dad, he takes Sharon to the
Mhm.
musical, and he's all bored, and he goes and starts drinking a wine out there, and then the other guy says, "Hey, don't worry, you're gonna get a good blowjob because it's all about the context. There's like a mention of blowjob every 10 seconds in the play, and you're gonna get a hummy, like really good one." And they start, and then when he really starts listening to the musical, he hears like blowjobs, and
I guess I haven't seen
and the
that
woman start getting
one.
like brainwashed into doing that for the guys,
Oh
and
no.
then he starts going to every Broadway show with his wife, and then he wants to make his own Broadway show
Yeah,
and
gotta
ruins it everything
say,
for everybody.
Randy he is a fantastic scumbag.
Oh my god, I love South Park.
Mhm.
You got any favorite episodes of South Park?
Well, the Mormon episode is funny to me, obviously.
The Book of
Uh,
Mormon episode?
huh?
The
The
Mormon?
Mormon one, yeah, when they
Dum
sing.
dum dum dum
Dun,
dum
dun,
dum
dun,
dum.
yeah. I was very entertained with that. Like, no offense to Mormon people in general, but yeah, I found it really funny.
I mean, I like the way they live, but I just think like what they believe is kind of silly. No offense. It's just like, okay, so the guy has a hat where there is something in there that makes him see the words of God, but
Yeah.
nobody but him can see it. There is something going on there.
Mhm.
Either he's very high or
Not
he's.
to mention, they introduce him as Joseph Smith, a boy who is known for his tall tales. And so let's believe him. Let's, he must be telling the truth.
My favorite episode, for example, was the human centipede.
The human what?
The human sent iPad.
Centipede?
No, sent iPad.
Oh, sent iPad. Oh, I think I heard something about that, but
Well, the thing is,
I haven't actually seen it.
well, short story. I had a tablet, and he agreed to the Apple's terms and services without actually reading it what it was. And on the terms and services said that they could A, shock his father if he resisted giving consent, B, take his blood weight and everything, and C, saw his mouth to somebody's ass for a human centipede kind of thing in order to do iPad hybrid thing.
Oh,
And
I
then
see.
the guy from Apple says, "Oh, if you want to get out, you just have to sign." Okay, okay, I'll sign. But he goes like, and he starts signing. Right? No, you just signed that we don't have to let you go, and that we can do whatever we want. Why won't
Oh
you read?
no.
And then they speech
Amazing.
like they were gonna rescue them. Yeah, we're gonna take them to the hospital. And then the doctor said, "I'm sorry, but I can't operate unless he signs consent." Then they gave him the paper. I was like, "Hey, just signs without reading." No, he didn't read again. This is a failure, abort. And then, but the
Oh
best
man.
part was Cartman. Now, he was supposed to get an iPad, but his mom couldn't get it, and he says, "Mom, why do you bring my hopes up? if you're gonna bring my hopes up, at least give me your lipstick because I like to look pretty before you fuck me.
Oh my god.
And then he goes to the Best Buy, and the mom sees that the iPads are way too expensive, right? And
Mm.
I say, how about a nice Toshiba Handybook? And I said, no, I want this one. Mom, don't you fuck me over with this. Or they says, but sweetie, they're too expensive. Okay, fine. You want to fuck me? Is that it? Hold on. He pulls his pants down. He says, you want to fuck me? Come on, fuck me. Right here, right now, in front of all these people.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for his mom.
Oh, wait. And then the mom, like, beats his ass and takes him to the car. And he says, I'm sorry about what I did. Then why do you went to the car yelling, help me. My mother wants to fuck me. Oh, I'm sorry. That the F word is a no-no. I didn't mean to. Can we go back? No, you're grounded. Okay, but can I at least go and have something to eat? Because I like to be wine and dine before you fuck me.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, it
Oh,
gets even better. He goes to the Jerry Springfield show, I think. No, wait, the Oz.
Jerry Springer or
Yeah, the TV guy that goes and gives the sad tales of people, and then
is it
people
Maury?
something like
Maybe.
that. You know, that kind of TV show. And it says, yeah, she fucked me. She even fucked me on my birthday, he says. And she didn't even kiss me. You fucked your kid without. And then a
Oh.
guy just goes and, you fucked your kid without even kissing them. If I was gonna fuck my kid, I will give him a kiss. And he goes and grabs his kid and he goes like, and then the kid just goes like, yeah, exactly that same face you have. And and then he says, well, because of your courageous life, we are giving you a free Apple product. Oh my God, an iPad! And then on the day, he goes and he sees the human sent iPad. Basically, a Japanese guy whose ass is sewn over to Kyle's mouth, and then his ass is sewn to a girl. And the Japanese guy has like an iPhone on his forehead, and the girl has like a iPad on the back. And then he's
Oh my
gonna receive it,
gosh.
but his friends managed to break the contract that he had with Apple. And then he says, and then he doesn't get anything at all. And everybody then discovers that he was just saying that fuck me, and that, but not in the context that it was that everybody thought he was saying. And then he
Oh.
goes, God, why do you bring my hopes up? If you're gonna bring my hopes up, at least take me to the Jiffy Lube because I like to be all up before you fuck me. And then a thunder comes down, and then you see Cartman on the hospital going like, I laughed so hard. My mom, when she walked in when I was watching that show, she goes, "What the hell?" And she started laughing. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first episode of season 15. Yeah, it's the 15th season, first episode.
Wow. I can't believe 15 seasons.
Actually, there are 18 already.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Oh, and you should see the
Oh.
one where they try to kidnap Muhammad.
Muhammad?
Yeah, the prophet.
Season 1. I feel like I don't remember much
It's
about
no
season
longer
1.
online anywhere. They had to take it out because terrorists actually said that they were attack South Park
Uh,
Studios.
Yikes. I see.
Which I do not condone. Everybody is free to make fun of everybody's profits.
Yes, I agree. But alas.
I mean, after what happened to the Charlie Hebdo newspaper, that was very sad.
The what?
Charles Hebdo, it's like a satirical newspaper in France. They did a depiction of Muhammad making fun of him, and two guys came over and shot like 13 people dead, blew up part of the place, escaped it. Both of them escaped different directions. One took a post office and the other one a supermarket. He killed 13 people before he himself was killed, and the other one was taken into custody. And then, in order not to talk anything else, committed suicide.
Oh,
And
wow.
the wife of one of the guys, escaped back to Iraq, and she said she was gonna go back and avenge his husband on the name of Allah and Prophet Muhammad.
Wow.
Yeah, people are,
No kidding. That's horrible.
and that's not even touching about the Jordanian pilot. You saw the Jordanian pilot video?
Mm-mm.
They
I'm
caught.
sorry. I'm like really not caught up with current events.
Well,
I'm like living under a
basically,
rock.
basically what happened? The ISIS they shot down Jordanian pilot plane, and they captured the pilot. Jordania country they paid the ransom, but they put jet fuel all over him, put him in a cage, and set him on fire while alive. And he
Oh
says,
my God.
we do not negotiate with the enemies of our Allah."
That is horrible.
Yeah, and after that, they crushed his body with a bulldozer and threw like salt, like a bulldozer carrying salt, and then burying him underneath it. All the while crushing him with a bulldozer. He was already burned alive, so he didn't feel anything anymore. But still,
That's just, ugh. That's, there's no words for that. That's just the worst thing.
yeah. The thing is, I don't like what the president is doing. To be honest, I mean seriously, he says,
Which president?
ours,
Okay.
Obama. He says, the religion of Islam is not a hateful religion. It's a very peaceful religion. But if you read the Quran, it actually says the enemies of the Lord, in order for them not to go to heaven, you must decapitate them. Because that's the worst affront. That way they would not see the might of Allah.
Okay,
But that's actually the
there's one
Quran.
thing that like people need to get straight is that these books were written a long ass time ago,
Not
like a
only
long
that,
time ago during like barbarian times.
not only
So
that, but
things are not that way anymore.
actually, even though it was a long time, the religion itself is actually peaceful. It's just that the people didn't like what they were reading, and they twisted the words or changed them completely in order to suit their own needs and wants.
Yeah, they do that with Christianity too, and it's fucked up. Pardon my language.
Yeah, it's okay. You're talking to a guy that watches South Park. And
True,
Happy
just
Tree
in
Friends.
general, pardon my language, but
And Happy Tree Friends. You ever saw that one?
sorry.
Happy Tree Friends?
Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah.
I watched like a couple episodes, but I was like like
Horrified.
mortified by that.
You know what I call
Huh?
Kenny McCormick's pets? You know
Candy
Kenny
what?
from South Kenny McCormick's pets. Kenny from South Park. Kenny McCormick.
Oh, Katie McCormick's pets. Katie? I'm not sure if I know.
Kenny, like Kenny from
Oh,
South Park.
Kenny. I thought you said Katie. I was like,
No,
who?
Kenny.
Okay. I don't
Those are
think I
his
ever
pets.
really knew
Those are his
Kenny.
pets. That's why they always come back alive in the next episode.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Like before I started watching Attack on Titan, I was like so anti-gore. Like I still can't really deal with it, but I'm a lot stronger about it now. Like I'm not reduced to tears like I used to be.
Oh, you think Attack on Titan is bad? You should see Green Worlds with a Z and Gantz with a Z.
I will not see those
Those two
shows.
are so gore fest.
Like the only reason why I stuck with Attack on Titan was because I liked the characters and the art and the music. So, and I really do like the character development and like what
The only thing
Isayama puts each character through. Even though my favorite ones end up dying, but
the only thing I hate about Titan is that where the hell did the Titans come from?
where do I find that out? Later, at
Yeah,
some
but
point.
I mean they should at least have some like knowledge when the Titans came to be at first. How they came. No,
Well,
they just
here's the thing. Like, if you're not caught up in the manga, then, like, I don't want to spoil anybody, but, I mean, it's, their society is a sort of book burning, like, destroy all history type society, and that's why nobody really knows. It's been like
oh,
100
so
years.
basically he's like valedictorian Catholicism.
Yeah, yeah,
Boom.
sort of. And
Let's hear my
also,
joke about
I'm pretty sure the
Castlevania.
Nazis did a lot of book burning as well.
No,
It's
not
just sort of like knowledge is power and power is corruption or something like that. What is that?
a little something I built.
Bill Burning Gundam.
Let me show you.
Is it from G Gundam?
Build spider. I built it all piece by piece.
Oh, cool. I do have a couple Gundam kits, but I think they require paint, and I haven't opened them. I've had them for years. I have a bunch from Gundam Wing. I think all of them except for Wing Zero.
I'm thinking about cosplaying a Gundam.
Oh, yeah? Sounds like fun. I don't know where to start with that one, but I think a lot of people do papercraft.
I'm just gonna do card box.
Okay.
I'm gonna paint it. Yeah, it's gonna say Gundam.
Good.
Gundam 000.
Good.
Like the
Yeah.
prototype Gundam.
Prototype. Prototype Gundam 000. The first.
Okay. Favorite video game. From genre. Any genre. Pick a genre. Pick your favorite video game.
Well, the Legend of Zelda franchise has been a part of my life forever, literally since I was like 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
And so that's always been a favorite. I also really like Castlevania.
Which one?
Which one is my favorite? Let's see. Castlevania or Zelda? My favorite
Castlevania.
Zelda is Link to the Past, and
Original
my favorite
NES. The original NES one, right? Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Oh, I like that one too. Yeah, but A Link to the Past was for Super Nintendo, and that was the first Zelda game that had like a really in-depth story. So it really stuck with me, and I still really love it. I have a ton of nostalgia for it. A
You
close
know,
second would be Link's Awakening.
I actually found a guy that is selling his original Link to the Past game cartridge that is gold colored for $10. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna resell it on eBay for like $100.
Okay, I didn't even know there were gold cartridges for
Oh
A Link
yeah,
to the Past.
there's gold cartridges of every Zelda game ever, including the Nintendo 64 one, Legend of Zelda,
Ocarina of Time, Majora's
Ocarina of
Mask.
Time, and the Majora's Mask.
I have the gold cartridge for the first game and The Adventure of Link, and
Those are worth a lot of money to collectors.
they're not actually.
To
I know this.
collectors, to collectors, they
I'm a
are.
collector of the old cartridges, and I find them like crazy at the used game store, like in droves, because everyone thinks they're worth a lot of money, but there are so many of them. Like, I think the Link to the Past one, assuming it exists, I've never heard of it, uh, that one would be worth a lot, probably. But yeah, like, I think the Ocarina of Time one is probably worth more. I have the Majora's Mask gold cartridge, and I think I
You
got
just
that
gave
for
me a
relatively
good
cheap.
idea.
Hmm?
You gave me a good idea. I'm gonna
Say it
cos.
again?
You gave me a good idea. I'm gonna cosplay as Ben Drown.
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't do that. I
Yes.
won't even look at you.
You shouldn't have done that.
No, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have read the creepypasta. I shouldn't have watched those videos. You know, those kept me up for like 4 or 5 days
Oh,
straight.
I love those creepy
Like,
pastas.
the my biggest fear is like creepy old game stuff. So like the second Five Nights at Freddy's game, the
like
old Atari game, I just couldn't even deal with that.
like
And
tarnished
yeah, the
silver.
Majora's Mask thing, I already thought that elegy statue was creepy, but I just sort of like, it's okay, it's a Zelda game. It's just a little creepy. I'm just gonna pretend like it's not that creepy. But like after reading all that, I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
But you still keep reading because you can't just like I want to stop. No, I can't. I have to find out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I followed it all the way up until like the text file with all the creepy text in it. And it was like, I'm in your computer now. I'm all over the world. I was like, the end.
You
We're
have
gonna end the
met an
story here.
unfortunate fate.
Huh?
You have met an unfortunate fate, haven't you?
Mm, yes.
For Castlevania, my favorite one would be Area of Sorrow.
Aria of Sorrow, huh?
Yeah,
I
the one
haven't.
with Soma Cruz.
I didn't end up giving that game a very good chance because I played it right after Harmony of Dissonance, which a lot of people say that that is a really bad game, but I really like Harmony of Dissonance. And
Is that the one
going from
with the
that,
guy with the white hair
yep,
and the
yep.
coat, saving
hmm
a Japanese girlfriend?
The very nice, no, Japanese girlfriend?
Yeah, she was a Miko, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Wait, what's the name of the game?
Harmony of
Uh,
Dissonance. He was going in to find Liddy, his childhood not girlfriend, but friend.
oh yeah, wait, yeah, wrong one. I thought about something else. The one I told you about, Area of Sorrow, is very good. Basically, it's about the one who will become Dracula in the new world.
Isn't that one where the castle shows up in Japan?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get to it eventually. Like I've been playing through all the games from the beginning. I've already played um, the first three games, all the Game Boy games, and all the Super Nintendo and Sega games. And now I'm playing what's it called? Boku Dracula Kun, which is the little like spoof Konami spin-off for Famicom. It was not released in North America, but it's really cute. I like
Why
it.
do good games don't make it to America?
I know, right? And that was super cute. Well, it also had like something Americans might mistake as a swastika in there somewhere. So I don't know. They probably would have just edited it out. But
Eh. Uh, well, I can understand about some hentai games, but not like the video games they have, like normal video games.
yeah, like
Wait, actually,
Earthbound, the first Earthbound game was supposed to come to North America, but they canceled it last second for some unknown reason.
no, I think it was the third one that they tackled, wasn't it?
They they also didn't release that one. They didn't release the first one or the third one, just the second one.
Yeah, because the first one, the last boss was really creepy.
It wasn't as creepy as the second one. I think the third one,
Gaia's wasn't creepy.
it's Gygus, well, Geeg in both of them.
Like
Um,
his final form, like a fetus kind of thing. They had to walk all over the umbilical
yeah,
world.
that was Earthbound too, like the Mother 2.
Uh,
Yeah, that was Mother 2. The first game, you just climb a mountain, and he's at the top of the mountain. He's this Mewtwo alien-looking guy, and he just misses his mom, who was, well, adoptive mother, who is the main character's grandmother. So she adopted him, and then she left back to Earth and did her thing. And he was like, "Wait, no!" And he followed her all the way back to Earth, and was angry when he couldn't find her. So that's why he stole everybody's mom.
that sounds more like a plot for Duke Nukem.
Really? I never played Duke Nukem.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooting game.
Well, I know that much.
Chicks don't really like much that shooting games, especially since the guy Duke Nukem he's like a misogynist asshole. I mean, there's
Yeah.
this part where you actually have money, and every time you press spacebar, you make the girl flash her boobs, and then you do it so many times, her boobs like blow out. I am serious. It does happen on the game.
Wow.
I think it was the atomic version. Yeah, it was the atomic. You
Okay.
laugh, but download the game and you see it happen in your face. You're gonna laugh.
No thanks. I think I'll avoid it. I'll decline.
Okay. favorite anime crush.
Favorite anime crush?
Yeah.
So a character in an anime that I have a crush on.
Yeah. Your husband, since it's not waifu. Or is it?
Huh?
Is it waifu or husbu?
Husbando?
Whatever.
Well, um, I do currently really like Levi from Attack on Titan. He's super cool. I also like Shizuo from Durarara. That's pretty much it.
Hmm. My my anime waifu, for example, mine would be Beldandi from Oh My Goddess.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's everybody's waifu.
Yeah, I think she's probably my waifu too.
What, you swing that way now?
Huh?
You swing that way?
No?
Hmm.
I can have a crush on girls. I don't need to be not straight to have a crush on girls.
According to my psychologist teaching, you actually it's not that you're lesbian or whatever. It's just that you're straight with bi tendencies.
According to your psychologist?
No, my psychology teacher.
Okay,
We
well,
had
I'm
a
not going to
course.
put much stock in that, so.
No, I mean my psychology teacher in
There's
college.
a difference between being romantically attracted to someone and sexually attracted to someone.
Yeah, but one leads to the other, but it doesn't necessarily needs to lead over there. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sexually attracted to anybody or anything at the moment,
Or
so
like you're like currently asexual.
something like that. I would say more like um, gray asexual. I think that's the more
I
technical
think if
term.
you say gray, people would think, well, you want to do like 50 Shades of Gray somewhere.
It's like um, it's sort of semi asexual. It's not like
Like
completely
you
asexual.
don't really care. Like you're not actively looking, but if you find somebody that you feel comfortable with, you would. Something like that.
Something, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very good at being emphatic. I'm very good at feeling what other people feel. But for some reason, that always works against me because people keep using me. Like they abuse of my good nature.
Yes.
It really sucks. But you know what? I say, screw them. They missed a very good person to hang out with and someone that actually gives a crap about what happens to them.
Mhm. Mhm. That's good.
Okay. Favorite mascot on an anime?
Favorite mascot?
Yeah, like the mascot character.
Um, well, I don't know if this counts because I guess they're technically like real characters in the show. But I really like Polar Bear's Cafe. I like Penguin Sun. And Polar Bear also reminds me of like some Japanese people I used to know because he has sort of dry humor. But yeah, I don't know. I like Polar Bear and I like the Penguin. I just in general like that show a lot. Um, I guess I also like from what's it called? Natsume Yujincho, which is the Book of Friends. I like the cat sensei, Nyanko sensei.
I like Madoka from Rayer's Knights or Reservoir Subatsa. Makona.
Oh
Makona.
yeah.
You know the little white thing?
Mhm. With the ears and it's kind of fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
Somebody
talking
always
about.
keeps calling him a manju.
Manji.
I'm not a manju, I'm a Makona.
Yeah, Makona, that's what it's called. I remember. Good times. I like Hiro as well. Or is he called Kero? I can't remember. From Cardcaptor Sakura.
My first anime I remember was Candy. It's an old anime. I think it was The Lady of Versailles. I'm not sure if it's the correct name in English.
Hmm.
Let me check it out. Just Candy. Oh yeah, Candice Candy or Candy Candy. Basically, it's a Japanese anime about a little girl that she is born on an orphanage, and then she's brought into a very aristocratic kind of house, like from rags to riches kind of thing. It's also it was very popular in my day. Oh my god, I sound like an old man. But
I've never heard of it, but I mean, I obviously didn't really get into anime until the 90s. So, I mean, I was into it as a kid, but it just wasn't really available.
you should see it sometime. It's a shoujo anime. It's
Uh,
it's very sweet kind of a story. Like
yeah,
she
there's
tries
some.
to she falls in love with somebody, and one of the girls like throws her out from the roof, from the balcony. She hits herself in the head and she washes down the river, and she has amnesia. It's kind of like a whole like a soap opera, but it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
nice because it's like anime. Like, oh wow, that is actually pretty nice, and it's not really overly boring like real soap operas. Then they go, oh, I cannot be with you anymore. No, you must stay with me. No, it's like they're more human than human soap operas. I mean, seriously, how is that even possible?
Well, good character writing, I guess.
Well, except the Mexican soap operas, because those ones they're very good.
Mexican soap operas.
I
It was
was
like a
raised
sport or
with
something.
those. I was raised with those.
Amazing.
The maid would
I would
always
catch
put
them
it.
on the Spanish channel growing up, and I wouldn't know what they were saying, but
Oh,
I was just, they're so melodramatic, like, it was
and the
really
actresses
amazing.
were always so very beautiful.
Yes, they're very
Like
beautiful.
Maria la del Barrio. That was one of my favorite ones when I was a kid. Yeah, you laugh, but I love that thing. You don't. You only speak English, do you? Do you speak only English, or you know some other language?
I know some Japanese. I can read and write and
Nihongo
speak
desu
a bit.
wakarimasu ka?
Hmm? Moikai?
Nihongo desu wakarimasu ka?
Chotto wakarimasu.
Ah, this. I only know a few words and basically how to curse somebody off. But when I say cursing, it's basically like cursing, not like insults. There is very little insults in Japanese.
Well, it's actually very easy to insult someone. It doesn't sound insulting in your own language, but in Japanese, it's like, how dare you?
No, it's
Yeah.
like baka is idiot.
Mm.
There is not really like
There's also bouquet, and there's another one that means idiot, aho, and
baho means uh basically
imbecile.
yeah, but it's not really like cursing somebody. Like there is
Um,
literally no way to tell somebody to fuck off in that
there
way.
is. You
Like
can
you can
tell
tell
someone to
them.
go to hell. You can tell someone to go die. You just telling someone to get out is rude. Like deteike, like get the hell out.
But it's not really. It's rude in their culture. But if you translate it, it's basically like okay, fine, I'll just leave you. You know, it's not really rude if you translate it to our culture.
If you translate it literally, you're like, geez, that's overreacting. But to them, it's just like, oh, how dare you speak like that?
I was actually planning on going to Japan?
Mm. I highly recommend it. Japan is wonderful.
You've been there?
Hmm? I went for 5 weeks.
Oh, that's so nice. I've been there once, but it was when I was a little kid. I
Um,
got lost in a shop. Actually,
must have been terrifying.
yeah, I got lost in a big ass mall.
That would have been very scary.
I didn't know how to speak Japanese in time, and I actually got found by a young gravure model.
By what?
Gravure. Basically, like girls that take a picture in scantily clad bikinis.
Oh.
They were using the top of the mall as the as a place to do the shooting.
Uh,
She actually spoke some English, and she took me to the place she was staying, and she called the relatives I was staying with in Japan.
oh, good.
It was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I have a visitor. It's my dog, Sasha.
Puppy.
Sasha. This is Sasha.
What's the name?
Sasha.
Sasha. Aw, cute dog. Big yawn.
She's a pit bull,
She's beautiful.
but she's a disgrace to pit bull kind. She gets scared by a chihuahua.
Oh, cute. That reminds me of my dog growing up. He was a German Shepherd, looked very scary, but my cat sort of owned his soul.
Actually, she likes giving pony rides to cats.
Pony rides. That's
Yeah, they
adorable.
just go on her back, and she just starts walking, and the cat's just sitting there like a cowboy.
Cute. Aww.
You are a disgrace to pitbull kind. Oh no! Oh, kiss! Oh,
Aww.
look. And now she's bored. We even made her a bed that is very big. Basically, it's like a king size doggy bed.
That's sweet.
Right there.
Oh wow, that's a big dog bed.
Yeah. It's all pink because she's female.
Aw, cute. I'm sure that she would accept it in any color,
Uh,
as long as it's comfortable.
yeah. For Halloween, I dressed her up as Marilyn Monroe.
Adorable.
Blonde wig.
I wish I had. You gave your dog a blonde wig.
Yeah, blonde wig, white dress, and little high heels. Like
Oh
Marilyn
wow,
Monroe on her picture.
that's truly impressive. You got a dog to walk in high heels.
It wasn't easy, but I managed to convince her. And I put on some makeup and made myself look like Jeff the Killer. I was gonna
Nice.
go out and scare the crap out of kids until they had to go to the psychologist and steal their candy. But my mother made me not go because she said, "No, you're gonna scare the kids and they're gonna sue." And I said, "They're not gonna sue. They're gonna be too scared to sue anybody.
They're not gonna know who to sue.
I
Sue the
even have the
boogeyman.
special contact lenses,
Aww,
and I had like a
colors.
knife with fake blood. I was gonna stay behind the street light and just at night I'm just gonna go like this and scare the crap out of the kids by chasing them, but never
Yeah.
actually really chasing them for real. Just scare the crap out of them.
Mhm.
Good times. That's what I did on Halloween on USA. I scared the crap out of people.
Sounds like fun.
Favorite
What did I
prank?
do for Halloween? I
You
think
know,
I wasn't around.
you know what you should do as a prank? You dress
Hmm.
yourself as a scarecrow and just pretend you're like a fixture for Halloween. And then when the kids
Mhm.
are knocking on your door, you just go behind them and you go like, and then when they turn around, you stand all still, and then just do it again. And they're gonna start freaking out because they feel movement, and then just get caught on purpose, and then just go, but in your soul, and then just watch the little kids run scared, like, mom, I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure that happened to me as a kid.
I remember one of the kids actually peed his pants. He was so afraid,
Oh,
he was just shaking like this.
poor kid.
He was
That's
just
like,
shaking
you
like
don't want to
that.
scare him
He
that
was
bad.
crying. He literally peed his pants, and he was crying. And then I had to hide very fast because his dad apparently was caught.
Bad news.
Yeah, good thing I wore gloves and I had a hiding place.
Yeah.
Let's just say I made company with a lot of iguanas. There's a huge iguana hole I got in. Iguanas did a lot around my yard back there. What else? Oh yeah, the mirror tricks. Those are pretty good. Like the kid looks at the mirror and he sees somebody behind him, but he turns around, but there's nobody. But in reality, it's not a mirror. It's just that I'm standing right in front of him and I just grab him like this.
Oh my god.
It's a trick mirror.
Yeah, like a two-way mirror.
Yeah, like he sees his own reflection and he sees somebody else, but it's just really me standing in front of him. There's just another mirror behind me.
Mm. Reminds me of a dream I had last night. I was standing in front of a mirror and I was trying to test it to see if it was one way or two way, but I didn't have a reflection in it. So
Kind of like
that was
a
interesting.
Matrix kind of thing that you touch and then you went like what?
No, I touched it. It was glass, but I didn't have a reflection. It reflected everything that was behind me, but it didn't reflect me.
So you were dreaming you were a vampire then?
I guess. I don't know. Too much Castlevania, maybe.
Yeah. Any favorite TV show?
I used to, let's see, I really like Star Trek, The Next Generation. I was watching that a couple summers ago. I sort of marathoned it. I also kind of grew up with it, so it has some nostalgia. Um, Recent TV shows. I really love Parks and Rec. That's a really good show. I like it a lot.
What about Arrow?
Nah. I remember when that was coming out, I was trying to watch Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll before I shelled out for a premium membership. And those ads kept interrupting my show. And I'm like, I'm never going to watch this just because they
You do
bombarded me with
realize
all these ads.
there's a better way, right?
Huh?
There there is a better way for anime. kissanime.com.
Well, I like to watch on Crunchyroll because, at least as far as I know, the money that I pay for it actually goes directly to the creators of the anime. So it's
Yeah,
actually
I don't
more
really care
supportive.
much about that. I just want to watch
Well,
it.
I kind of do. As an artist, I care about supporting favorite artists. So,
If you think about it, literally all of our ideas are going to be one day used by somebody else, and we're not going to get credit.
mm.
It sounds kind of mean, but it's actually true.
Well, I mean, it's kind of not that odd of a thing to have an idea that you think is original and then find that somebody else has already thought of it.
Oh, that reminds me, The Simpsons did an episode from South Park. Like
They
Professor
did.
Chaos was trying to control over the world, and he had an idea, and then his little minion says, "Oh, The Simpsons already did it. Episode something something something. What about if I replace all the cherries from the cherry chocolate with mayonnaise? The Simpsons did it. What about if I did that? The Simpsons did it. Ah, I don't have anything original." And then he starts going through like a madness kind of a utopia kind of thing, and he starts thinking that the whole town of South Park turns into a Simpson-like kind of a show.
Mm,
And then he
I
realizes
didn't see it,
there's nothing
but it
really
sounds
original.
funny. I like it when those shows have crossovers.
Huh? Oh yeah,
I said I
crossover.
like, yeah.
Like the Simpsons meet Futurama.
Yes, yes. I did watch that, but I don't remember it. But I did watch
Family Guy
it.
meets The Simpsons.
Huh?
Family Guy meets The Simpsons.
Yeah, I saw that too when I was still in Utah, and yeah, I don't remember it either, but I do remember watching it and being like, that was a thing.
You ever watch Arrow,
No,
Flash,
no.
Castle?
I watched a couple episodes of that one.
I like Castle.
Yeah,
I like
I like
the relationship they have with Detective Bacon and Castle.
Yeah, I like that too.
They got married, you know that, right? Like
Mhm.
show wise, not real wise.
Yeah.
And then the 3X Killer came out again.
The what?
The 3X Killer. It's basically like how do you call this kind of guy? Like a sociopath that he kills three blonde women the same way, and then he stops for a month and he comes back again, kills three women, and then goes back again uh, on the down low, and then comes back. That's why they call it 3XK. X for
I
woman,
see.
three of them, kills them.
Mhm.
Castle was the
Gotcha.
only one that managed to find him and almost arrest him, but he escaped. And then he came back and he basically went to the police station and dared them to prove that he was a 3XK because he already stole all the paperwork about him, all the DNA samples, everything. He stole them and burned them. And he kidnapped Beckett and with his wife that was going to use Beckett. He was going to change him into herself, and she was going to use Beckett's face in order to crush Castle.
Oh,
It was
that's nice.
so messed up.
That sounds.
But then Castle uh, rescued her with Esposito and Ryan. Esposito actually shot him like 3 times with a sniper rifle.
Wow.
It was it was glorious. I like that episode. I never liked that guy. He was too sociopathic for my taste. I mean, I can get along with a little bit, maybe somewhat, and a lot. But this guy was just way too overdone, sociopath wise. Like the way he
Yeah.
killed were too overly dramatic and complicated. One of the victims, for example, he nailed him to the roof and put like barbed wire all over her body.
Wow.
Yeah, overly complicated and complex and very unnecessary.
I agree.
But still, the show was very good. You don't have any real life shows that you like from DC or Marvel, right? Like, what about Gotham? Do you like Gotham?
I didn't get into that. Like, I don't get TV in my apartment.
Just watch it
I
online.
just I just watch Netflix and like Crunchyroll and like whatever I can find on the internet. Like,
Expand.
I just really don't have a whole lot of time to like sit around and watch TV.
I watch it on my phone when I can.
I used to do that too, but kind of small screen. So,
The
like,
only
I
thing
watched
I ever.
Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec was the last show that I really marathoned, and
Well,
I like it. Made me laugh.
well, thank you very much for the interview. You've been very lovely, and I have thoroughly enjoyed having you here. And I hope we can talk to you some other time.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any online stores or anything that you might wanna tell people? Fan
No.
page?
I do game streaming. Tuesday through Saturdays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central at Hikikomori. Um, that's my Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Hikikomori.
What? Like
I could send you a link
you?
if you need.
Yeah, sure. Send me the link, and I'll post it up for our YouTube viewers to see this. Do you like stream the game or also like record yourself playing the game? Like how is it?
I do both.
Like you do it
I
on
have
cosplay
the
or something like
webcam.
that?
Huh?
You do it on cosplay or something?
It's way too much work to wear cosplay 5 times a week. It's just too much work. So I'm just me playing games, being a dork. So
All right, so we got into the mark of like basically like 1 hour of talk. It's been wonderful having you.
thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Goodbye. Have fun
Bye.
and take care.
You too.